Local nonprofits are struggling to keep up with the demand for immigrant legal aid here in Spokane.
And that includes Manzanita House, which is actively looking for help to bring in more attorneys to help a growing list of clients. Derek Strom spoke with the nonprofit about who is stepping up.
We are just seeing more and more detained individuals, and so that work is just a bigger need than it used to be.
Manzanita House's director of immigrant legal aid says immigrants are checking in more often on their immigration status, regardless of how long they've been in the U.S. Director Samuel Smith says the laws around immigration are also changing at such a high rate, it's difficult to keep up and figure out how it applies to the cases they're already working on.
Even in the best of circumstances, immigration law is incredibly complex. It's just a very big area, both of the statutory law, so laws that Congress is passing, but also regulatory, the agencies creating their rules and implementing them.
Because of that high demand, Manzanita House is having to refer people to other organizations, or they have to turn them down entirely.
And I wish that I could say I know that they're getting services in that situation, but I know that a lot of those individuals will have to, find help from friends or serve themselves in that way.
Smith says the threat of mass deportations and ICE raids have led to growing concerns even among immigrants with more stable immigration status, and ICE check-ins have become much more common. More people are requesting legal representation for those. That's why they're asking for help.
Check-ins can happen last minute. Sometimes they're all bunched together, and the idea being we want to have as many people as possible on these, on this roll, on this email list that we would be contacting about this.
Smith says over 10 attorneys have already reached out to Manzanita House about helping out. He says they're looking for anyone with a bar license and experience in immigration law. He says it's important to help immigrants with legal representation in these cases, even if there are bad outcomes, because it allows for advocacy. In Spokane, Derek Strom, 4 News Now.